Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we are hitting day 37 of our curriculum, and we're diving into the absolute game changer that is prompt engineering. We're going way beyond the basics here to break down the core concepts, the actual nuts and bolts architecture of the workflows, and the real-world applications that make this a mandatory skill to have. So, let's get right to work.
Here's our game plan for today. First, the core concepts. Second, we'll unpack the workflow. Third, real-world applications. And finally, putting it all into practice.
All right, kicking things off with part one, the core concepts.
So look, prompt engineering is way more than just randomly typing queries into a chat box. It's actually a highly structured, intentional practice. Think of it as the ultimate translator between human intent and machine processing. You're basically engineering instructions designed to leave absolutely zero room for the AI to misinterpret your parameters, which guarantees you get a specific, highly accurate output.
There is a stark contrast between a good and bad approach. A bad prompt is vague. It completely lacks context. It's literally like asking a contractor to build you a house but giving them no blueprints, no budget, and no address. The AI is just forced to guess. But a good prompt, that is where the actual engineering happens, by injecting specific context, constraints, and telling it exactly what format you want. You totally eliminate the guesswork. The quality of the output changes instantly.
Moving right along to part two, unpacking the workflow. Okay, so here is the hidden engine behind it all. Step one is input formulation. That's applying those core concepts we just talked about. Step two is context processing, which is where the model parses through all your constraints and data. But here's the real secret to this whole workflow, the iterative loop. It is almost never a one-and-done process. If your initial output lacks precision, the workflow dictates that you tweak the variables and run it back through. Mastering that refinement cycle, that's exactly what turns a casual user into a pro prompt engineer.
Let's jump into part 3, real-world applications.
You know, this skill is fundamentally transforming the professional landscape across the board. In education, it's powering personalized AI tutors. In healthcare, workflows are being built to instantly summarize dense medical data. Finance teams are using it to streamline risk reporting, while e-commerce totally relies on it for dynamic, SEO-optimized copy at scale. And over in software development, precise prompts are literally generating functional code and debugging complex architectures. No matter the industry, this is a highly bankable, heavily applied skill.
And finally, part 4, put it into practice. Time to get our hands dirty.
To really lock this in, you've got to jump into today's action items. First up, tackle the hands-on activity to pressure test some prompt variations. Next, you'll actually design a workflow from scratch in a controlled mini project. Finally, complete the short assessment quiz and the practice assignment. Theory is great and all, but actually executing these tasks, that's how you build the muscle memory.
Now listen up, because this is absolutely crucial. You are going to face high-stakes placement and Viva questions exactly like this one. Hiring managers aren't just going to ask, "What is a prompt?" No way. They are going to want you to walk them through a complex data extraction workflow. But now you have the blueprint. You can walk them through the input constraints, the processing context, and of course, that iterative refinement loop. Show them you understand the engine, not just the steering wheel.
So what's your ultimate takeaway for today? It all boils down to this. Prompt engineering is a highly structured method of communication. By grasping that underlying architecture, and especially that iterative loop, you unlock massive real-world value, whether you're in healthcare, software, or finance. Definitely use the practice assignments as your study guide to master it.
To wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with a bit of a challenge. Now that you really understand the mechanics and the architecture, what massive bottleneck in your own daily workflow are you going to solve with prompt engineering first? I want you to identify the friction, apply the structured concepts we covered today, and go build something that completely changes how you work. Thanks for hanging out with me for day 37, and I'll see you next time.